Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk a bit about how you're going to get your first kills in Delta Force, or maybe just get more kills and survive. I noticed in my last video on how to survive more in Delta Force that a lot of new players are struggling in the game, and I really noticed it in the comments. So I want to see if I can help you guys out a bit. So we're going to go through a bit about the kit and how you're going to get some more mileage on your coins and how you're going to use it to get a better economy so you can buy better guns. I hope you will enjoy this video, and I hope that you will get more kills in Delta Force and extract more. And if you want to help me out, please drop a like or subscribe. Please enjoy. Firstly, I got a quite cheap SG. Actually have made a few videos on it before. I think it's this one that I used in actually quite a lot of videos. Really love it. It's really stable. And I think that's some of the more important things that you need to consider when you start this game is get something that's really stable, because that will help you really much with the game, so you don't have to struggle with that. And especially if you play easy, the 5.56 ammo this gun uses, there's plenty of it, and you'll find it on people if you kill them. So I think you definitely need to use something like this, especially if you are not that seasoned in shooting other people, just to say. The other thing that I think maybe you don't use is that if you press under here on the collection, you can also press F3. There's these items. I'm not the best in order to use them, but what you can find is that when you progress in the game, you get these supply crates. So for example, I got plenty of them because I forget to use them, where if I use this kit, use one of them, I can get either a helmet or vest, but you get quite a lot of these. So this is really good way for you to save some money, especially when the prices are as high as they are right now. I think these are like 70k, and is that also like 70k? I can't remember. Let's just check. Yeah, so right now it's like 72k, and if you go for the vest is around 80k. So there's happened a bit. The prices gone up on these kind of things. So if you use these items, you can actually help bring down the cost on the kit you bring in. And you also get a lot of other kits where you get actually a full playable kit. And I would definitely use these. I would definitely also use the gear sets that you get in the game, just to get a feeling of it. And I think one of the most important thing is that you need to let go of the fear of losing the gear, because you will die in this game. It's quite unforgiving. I don't have any space in my stash, so we'll just buy it for now. Let's just do it as the way it is. And what I would run with the backpack, because they also gone quite up in price. I think this is like normally 28k or something, but it all adds up. I would probably run something like this. And then I really love just wearing this chest rig, so I think I use it in nearly all of my videos. And then we're gonna bring in the ammunition. Really just bring in blue ammo. It's gonna help you a lot. We're probably gonna fight a lot, so I'm gonna bring in lots of bullets, but if you don't run towards every gunshot you hear, you could probably do something around like 180 bullets, but let's just be prepared for whatever the game throws at us. And I wouldn't cheap out on these meds. We could perhaps maybe do something with this, but the price difference isn't that much. So we go with the field first aid kit, the tourniquet, the surgical, and the antibiotics. And because we run blue armor, I'm just gonna buy these two, because it's gonna help us tremendously if we get in a fight and if we meet other squads afterwards. The other thing is, remember to put things into your safe box. I'd pay for the season pass, but put as much as you can in the box you got. These aren't the most expensive bullets, so we're gonna run it like this. And this is the kit that I would wear into an easy game if I'm a new player. So I actually think we just load into a game right now. And I think the next thing we're gonna talk a bit about is what kind of operator you should use if you're kind of new to the game, and what kind of tactic you could use when you play this game. And then we'll try not to run into every gunshot we hear, and then try to survive. And I think we're just gonna do it live. I would actually go with Shepherd, and it will make sense in a moment when we get into the game, and then I'll tell you a bit more about it. Okay, So we're just loading into the game, and I wouldn't say this is a great place to start if you're a new player.
United,
but
we are unstoppable.
I would highly not recommend going to admin. Oh, and don't run into a tree while you look at the map. I would actually go to major, because this is something where you can easily defend it, especially if you play as a shepherd here. So one of the things that I got in this build as well is that we got a silencer, so that's gonna help us quite a bit. We're gonna make a shit ton of noise here. But what I would do is I would place
Caution! I set a
trap
trap.
here. I would place a trap over here. And the reason I want to do this is because this is a place that I can easily defend. I would check this one here. Just check the table. Nothing is here. And I'm gonna check the tables over here. And what we want to do is generally want to make sure that we get out with as much money we can get. I would pick up the green items. I would take some of the blue items. Probably check here. Nope. And what you probably want to do is see if you can get something, things that are over like 8k, or at least blue when you take it in. Lucky apple, we're gonna pick that up. And I'm always gonna check this. In easy, I wouldn't worry too much about here. I rarely get killed in easy, but I would probably think a bit more about it when I play normal. And what we do is we can look at our trap, press H, and then we can take it with us. Yeah, probably just do it under one. And here, you could go this way, or we can take the long way around. And we're probably gonna take the long way around because sometimes you will encounter other people here. So we'll go here. One of the things that one of the things that we should talk about is that the people coming from either visitor up here, they should have arrived around now, I would guess. So I wouldn't worry too much about this, and then we'll just go up here in the subzone. Take this safe, take whatever we get here. Not too much else I want here. Check these here. I actually find quite a lot of good things in this computer, and he actually left a flash drive. That's like 9k for us right there. And then I would check over here. Check this box, but I would especially check here because in the past I've been really lucky to find like fuel cells, and this helps a lot about it. And I would try to stick to places where I can control the fight. So if I hurt someone, I could place traps here. I could place traps here. I could place traps from here. And that, what it will do for you is that you can think about how you place yourself when you fight. Because you have an angle that you have locked off, so you don't have to worry that much. And these are one of the key things that you need to do when we play Delta Force, is that you need to place yourself right. For example, if someone came from here, I wouldn't just stand here. I would find something to hide behind, and then I would press the Q or E button for me to just peek. And it takes a bit of practice, but you get the hang of it. I'm not the best there, especially when I try to peek left. I had really big difficulties in doing it. But what I found is that if I press Q and A on the same time, it actually helps me quite a lot. With the same finger, where on the hand on the right side, it's a bit more easier for me. I would also maybe just try to get an off angle if I encounter someone. To probably not here, but I would try to see if I could get an angle where people don't expect me, because I see a lot of you guys say that you get pre-fired a lot, and if I were coming here, I would definitely peek. We could actually just... I'm probably gonna get shot in the back right now. Great content. If I were going down here from visitors, I would take a look up here. I would watch this because there's a point. Really weird place. Did you see how much he stuck out right there? And especially if you come up here where you have another angle, he's gonna stick out really much. And what I do, I try to hear a lot. Use the sound I got, because we got the helmet with a hearing buff on 20%. That's pretty decent. I check from the angles and no people are coming. And it seems pretty calm. But if I went down here, I would keep an eye on this mainly, because that's a place people really want to, really likes to be. And especially if you go up here to this door. Some gunshots somewhere. And you open it from this way. This is an angle that a lot of people use. Get a really good vantage point. You can see inside Major. But it is also a point people actually expect. So if you just stand still here, and a Guid or somebody more seasoned, they will actually probably see you quite fast. But new players probably not that much. If they push down, I again would try to get better angle for me to fight in, but I would use my utilities in order for that. So I would place... Oh, we got someone inside of Major.
Enemy there.
So we could actually... They're probably gonna go here. Let's just set up our trap, because in the end, we are actually not looking to engage them before they come to us. We kind of want to get the jump on these guys before they see us. It will make our life much more easy if we just get one down. So on this side, I'll just wait until someone... I'm not sure if that's the bot actually. And actually I would just stand still. Try to hear if I can hear anybody. Oh yeah.
Enemy stepped in my trap.
Oh, poor guy.
Loading ammo.
Oh, I feel sorry for these guys. Okay,
Cover me.
they got shit ammo. And, do they have a... Oh, better backpack for us. We're gonna take that. Check the ammo. He's got some blue for us. We can definitely use that. We're gonna use the shit ton of it. And then I'll take the blue items here. I'm just taking the ammo in this. Oh, and we got a new team, so we should heal up. Stand still. And then we should do something like this again.
I set a trap.
And then we're gonna heal up. We got just a few cuts, and that's the reason why we take the tourniquet, because it's really easy for us to heal up. And we're gonna heal. And we got probably like a minute or so of us healing up, so it could be that we need to fight before. And I would prefer to get my vest up before my helmet, because you rarely get headshotted in easy, or actually also normal. Only when you face really good players. And then I would just take a look. Do I need to do something? I have ammo in my pocket. That's quite important for me. And yeah, we'll probably maybe do this if I had the room, but it's green ammo. We're not gonna use green ammo. That's a death sentence. So we're just gonna wait a bit more, see what happens. I think our teammate looted the other guy. That's okay. We don't need the money. Okay, check the map. So they're right here. So we got a trap set up here. So we're just gonna wait, see what happens. We got exposed, so I'm gonna fake me running off.
Someone stepped in the trap.
And what this does is it really helps you get the first kill, and we can hear someone more here. So we're gonna... And I can hear him on this side. I probably would heal up before I gain any further. What we can do is, in order to buy ourselves time,
Sonics activated.
put this up.
Their eardrums ruptured.
And I hope my mate got my angle. Gonna put some more ammo. And I'm probably gonna do this. He's also healing up. That's
Good,
okay.
they got shocked.
But by using my utility, I actually got the possibility for me to... I'm just gonna check he didn't take his boy. He didn't. We...
Trap deployed.
Okay, so we placed a trap again, so we should be safe. I hope he doesn't know about this one. Okay, we got a wipeout on that team. And let's go check what we scored here. Okay, jackpot. I'm gonna take the heals. Definitely not touching the ammo, and the price isn't worth it. So let's just check. Maybe take this. Definitely not that. I could swear I heard someone. I'm not too certain this is really... This gun is actually pretty worth. We take the helmet. And let's just... We got a nice big chest rig, so let's just use that to our advantage. Put it here. Oh, we got new meds. Definitely gonna yoink that. We got new heals, man. That's great news for us. Take the ammo. Ammo is definitely worth it. And then we're just gonna see what's the most expensive stuff that we can carry out with us here. The firearms is pretty decent, I guess. I'm actually gonna take this because we used this one. And we're gonna take this as well. Not gonna bother with the armor though.
Building a cover.
I actually think we take this armor, heal up. Then we could take this actually. I think we're gonna do it. Either way, we're gonna throw that away. And throw that away. We're not gonna use that. Good. And I think we looted what we could from these guys. And I hope our teammate, he got some money as well. What's kind of annoying is that... Oh, we actually forgot.
Worth looting here.
Loot your boy, man. What we should do is... Okay, he took it now. Because he got the suppressor. That's 20k actually. There's a bit more ammo. I would probably take that as well. So I would check and take the things from the guns that I wouldn't need. But I think we should move out now. We got like 900k. That's pretty decent for an east rate. And I would just completely stay away from admin, especially if you're a new player. And here we should just make sure that we got nobody here. What you could do is you could loot this, but I feel kind of bad for my teammate, but we're gonna do it anyway. So here, there's a bird's nest here. Just check, is there something we can't live without? And we just found another 8 or 9k there. Disclaimer time! This is a minefield, but if you can see the writing on the sign, you'll be good, or just follow my path. Just a quick reminder. We run over here. And... oh, this is a pretty decent find. Oh, this is great find, man. And this is like 13k, this is like 10k. And these are worth much more, so we're gonna yoink that. That's great find, man. I'm glad we took the time to check these out. And at this point in the game where we're like 16 minutes in, I would, in this area, take it a bit more slow. I would probably run with my gun out if I wasn't a seasoned player, but we're doing dumb stuff, so let's just run with an IR. And then gonna check this one. It's been done. This has been done. If I have the time, I would probably go down here and check this just to like maximize what I get. I actually found some pretty insane things down here. You don't always find it, but I kind of feel like it's worth doing it. But this has been done. I think it is a teammate who scheduled on us. I would check the tunnel, and usually the way I would do it is just try to see. This looks looted. You can see like the lid. It's gone to one side. So someone's probably been through here, but let's just go through here. Not worth, not worth. And what I'm just looking at, okay, I got like this. Oh, why did I bring that? I would probably chuck that. 1500 isn't worth us taking something. And I wouldn't probably go into cement right now. I think we're pretty good. We only got one teammate, and if you're quite new to the game, I would definitely want a teammate. Okay, come on. I think what we want to do is I'm gonna check here. This has been done. There's a bird nest up here. This probably has been also been done. Like you see, a teammate is down below, so don't think there's much value to us left in this game. But what we want to do is now we want to extract. But when we get to the extract, I would take extra care. Just gonna listen here if I can hear someone. Then I'm gonna check here to the left as much as I can. I'm gonna check up here if I can see something. And then I will send my drone down there. Just press X one time. And then what it will tell me is if someone's here, it will give me a notice. But I think we're pretty okay. But I'm gonna check just to make sure before we extract. I think this is some of the tactics you should use if you are playing solo with squad. I see a lot of people saying that you can't count on teammates and so on.
See what you can do when you
I
put your
actually think
mind
it
to
worked
it.
quite well with a teammate here. He actually makes call outs and worked really well. Count on him holding the other ankle for us. That's actually really, really good. So we got up with 930k, got a few kills, and yeah, pretty satisfied with that. Okay, the next thing we're gonna talk about is how you're gonna maximize your profit on this. If you don't look how messy my stash is at the moment, but if you don't got that much space or you don't have that much money, I would look at the weapons that I got from the raid, and then I would consider, is this a gun that I would use? These are something I picked up. Probably should sell them, but we're not gonna do that right now. The M4, I actually thought about testing it out in the new setting, so I think we actually sell this one. I should explain what I'm doing. So I'm just right-clicking, pressing sell. I'm not using the supply station now, I'm just using the auction house. And maybe just remove these. Don't think there's much value in that. Okay, that made us a bit more space. But what I would do now is that I'm not gonna use this, so I'm gonna sell it. Auction house, pretty good actually. And just sell this. The price difference isn't that high, so I would use it. This maybe, no. Maybe later in the day could be this. Okay, I would definitely use the auction house here. And, oh, press the wrong button. Look here, not much of a price difference right now. Just gonna sell it. The same with the English tea, yes. I will sell this, yeah. And then I'll just move these things here because we're gonna use it again. And I kind of want to sell this because it's 100k. We need the money. And then what I would do is I would just go into my loadout and then I'll just rebuy the cheap chest. So every time I get something nice, I necessarily don't keep it. I sell it to keep the money. And then I will just go in again. And this way, I think this kit we were playing was about, it should be around like 300 or 400k. And 100k on just a chest rig, that's a fourth of what our kit costs. So if I die, I've covered that in pretty good. And now I'll just sell the rest. What you could do is, if you know what kind of stuff doesn't pay too good, or you can just sell to the supply station, you could do this. Press this button and batch sell. It makes it a lot faster. Yep. And we got some tea here. We're also gonna sell. Again, 2k. I'm just gonna sell it. I'm not gonna bother. I would save this one. This one. I would just keep this one. I would sell the ammunition. We got like 8k in ammunition from here. I would sell how much ammo we got here? We got like 135. I would sell that as well. That gives me a 60k profit from that. And I probably should have unloaded the ammo before, but oh well. We got another 10, so that's 63k just in ammunition. from what we got. And the SR3 I'm actually gonna sell. And I'm maybe running out of auction house spaces. That's okay. Just keep it in our stash until we can sell it. And I probably don't have space for this right now, so we're just gonna chuck it here. You can check on the auction and sell. And this is the list of things you have. I think there's only like, I think we keep the M4. Yeah, I think we keep it. I'm just gonna sell some of these stuff. Keep that, we're gonna need it. And sell this. And we're gonna sell this. Great. And this is just some stuff I'm laying around. I've been testing a lot of different things lately. And I would just sell this one. Definitely not worth taking in. Make sure my kit is repaired up. And then I would just hit the start button. And then I would rebuy. And we bring in a lot of ammo with that. We tend to get in weird situations. And then I would buy this. And what's great, we actually use quite a bit of meds when we play. Oh, wrong button. But because we got looted the other guy, we got new meds for that, we got ammunition. So I tend to look, is my helmet, armor, are they healed up? Yep. I got bullets in my gun. I got a gun. I got bullets in my pocket. I got the tourniquet. I got the antibiotics. I got heals for my vest, for myself. And I'm good to go. And then I would take another one. Should we give it a go? I think we take you on the next one as well. Could be a quite lengthy video actually, but it's okay. Okay, so we're just loading in. We're playing as Shepherd again, and we got a spawn up near visitors, and not good, not bad, but it's a great spawn for new players actually. I wouldn't take the time to go into visitors because there's usually not enough money to justify it. And we get a bit of an odd angle going into it. So what I would do now is oh my god, we're gonna die. Oh yeah, we're definitely not going admin. We're gonna go down here.
Try your best and leave the rest to Providence.
Hello. Just say hi, so they don't think we are. And I'm definitely, okay, we're gonna... Are we gonna do the one thing we talked about we wouldn't do? Run into admin? Can't see one. I wouldn't smash the window and peek out. Are we gonna do all the stuff on just said we don't know? It's a risky peek, man. Oh, we got lucky there.
Enemy there. Stupid, I think.
We'll hit him in the head. Okay. Pretty stupid. I'm trying to keep an angle that's far from him. Just fall down.
The elevator in Zero Dam is activated. You can extract from there now.
Go now.
Ah, stupid push. Okay. Are we gonna do all the stuff on just said we don't know?